spooky.
So spooky.
Just setting the mood right out the gate. Hello, everyone. Welcome to, I think I call this Strange Dread.
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
Yes.
Welcome to Strange Dread. That's as what exciting I'm going to get tonight. All right. So yeah, welcome everyone to Strange Dread, the Stranger Things inspired Dread RPG. Right out the gate, we're going to tell you there's no spoilers. It's just kind of thematically the same. Plus, we're playing the music illegally in the background. I'm gonna turn that off now, so maybe we
Maybe
don't
we
get
can cut this part out
Yeah.
and still put this up on YouTube at some point.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be cool. Okay, so we're gonna do just a fresh little restart for YouTube. No spoilers here. This is just based thematically on Stranger Things. So 80s sort of vibes, spooky.
Yep.
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 I got my Mountain Dew and Doritos.
We've
Good
got
to go.
My cookies.
What are those?
oatmeal cream pies by Little
Little
Debbie.
cakes.
All right.
The show brought to you by so much junk food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just right at the gate, you guys will notice that there is a Jenga tower on screen. So Dread is a role-playing game. It's a very kind of free-form role-playing game where you create a character and they have...
I'm pointing at the
Oh.
What's going on?
Where essentially you don't have character sheets or stats or skills necessarily. You create a character. It's kind of a thematic character, and whenever there's a task resolution, you have to draw from the Jenga tower. And if you draw from the Jenga tower and it collapses, we'll have to go on break because we have to reset up the tower. And from there, there's in the normal game when this is kind of more supposed to be like a rated R horror game. Usually your character's killed. Like if you're going out against Jason, you get killed or whatever. I'm going to keep it a little bit more thematic. So not necessarily dead, but possibly gone. So we'll see how this all pans out. Do we want to do any announcements, or do we want to just kind of go into the game? I mean, you guys can like hashtag this, I guess, D20 Babes, and you can
Just
tweet
regular
about it.
D20 Babes, I think.
Yeah, I think if you want to do the same thing we normally do, there's not gonna be any
Yeah.
benefit this time. But
We will be back to our regular scheduled programming on Monday.
Monday.
Yay!
Yeah,
So
we missed a couple weeks and we're really sorry about that, so we just wanted to do something for
Yeah.
you guys. Who
We've
missed
been-
it, right?
I've been jonesing for some games.
RPG,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've really been missing it, so I'm really happy we can do this tonight with you guys. So let's get ready to die.
I know, I'm so
No.
terrible at it.
Seriously,
I am not dying.
anytime I play Dread,
Not
I'm
gonna-
dead immediately.
No,
Just in just this horrible
I
manner.
will undead you.
Anyway.
oh boy.
Oh boy.
Okay, well,
So should we introduce our characters, or will that?
I think maybe just do it through the
Do that.
story.
yeah, let's just do this
I think it'll
story.
be fun surprises for you guys.
Why is there music playing? Shouldn't be playing music. Oh, it's an audible. Is it? Sorry about that.
Oh, that was good music.
Actually, that's not bad. Let's use
Yeah,
that.
let's do it. Nothing to
Thank
do.
you, random YouTuber. I'm stealing your music as well. Steal, steal, steal. Okay. Yeah. So let's get this show started. That music's good. I don't know if it's gonna be too loud or not. Have to deal with it, I guess. All right. On September 9th, 1983. A young girl disappeared into the northern woods and never returned. It's too loud. The police desperately searched every crook and hollow, delved into the Foster mine, and combed the depths of Promise Lake. But no sign was ever found. The Harriswood Tribune told the story of a bright young child taken before her time. Her family spoke of their child as though she was a mystery. They couldn't fathom what would take her so far from home. They couldn't understand why she went alone into the woods that fateful night. students in the school were devastated, her smiling face and kind spirit achingly missed. Her light, they said, was gone. But you know the truth, because the missing girl was Emily Morgan, and she was your best friend. You knew about the nightmares. She shared her terror with only you because no one else would listen. No one would believe. When Emily disappeared, you all knew why. The voice had driven her from that cursed house. But you were too late to save her. But you know the truth, because the night before Emily disappeared, she finally told you about the shadow in her wall. Harriswood is carried on as though nothing ever happened, that a young girl never died, that her family, tormented by grief, drove north out of town without a single look back, that you lost a friend. It was 1 year ago tonight that she disappeared, and the voice Emily spoke of has begun to reach out to you. A whisper now, but that's how it started. Together you braved the northern woods, delving ever deeper into its shadowed heart. You have no explanation for why. You have all felt her out there, watching and waiting. And as you felt the last ray of light fade, a cold wind whispered through the trees. And then there was nothing. Only the sound of a distant scream and a cold awakening in the fog. You slowly stand to your feet in an endless horizon of gnarled black trees. Let's play Strange Dread.
Okay, so we were in the woods.
You are in the woods north of Harriswood. And it is the year later since she has disappeared.
This is where she supposedly went missing.
That's right.
So we're there to, like, pay homage to her, leave flowers or something.
You have felt,
Or we're looking.
you felt drawn there for some reason. All of you have felt drawn back to the woods, and you've been too afraid to face it before. And it's the year anniversary of her disappearance, and so you decided to come out here one last time. But when you came out into the woods, that cold wind blasted over you, and blackness took you, and you've woken up. You don't know how long later, but you are the three of you alone in the woods, and there's fog all around you as far as you can see.
Oh my god, that was totally weird. What was that?
Wait. Did we camp here?
No, we came out here because we had a feeling that maybe she was here. Or something.
Okay,
We all came out here together.
I don't remember anything. Yeah, we must have camped here last night. But I don't see my sleeping bag or anything.
No, I don't think we camped here because we didn't bring anything.
I didn't bring my Care Bear.
Well, it's still
Looking.
dark. What do you mean last night? If it was last night, we've been sleeping, what, a whole day?
Is it daylight
Yeah,
now?
that doesn't make sense.
Nope.
No,
There's
it's
a
still dark.
a weird kind of near twilight light to this place.
I want to get out of the woods now.
This is freaky. This is really freaking me out.
Okay, so we can regroup.
Hmm?
Regroup. Go back to base.
Oh, you mean
Trying to
like...
figure out where we are right now.
Yeah, that was weird. We came out here because we had a feeling about her.
Do you guys think that Emily's here?
I don't know. I thought, how do you feel right now? Like, we came out here because we felt her.
I don't know.
I don't really feel her anymore.
You're kind of the one that gets those feelings.
Yeah. I don't feel her anymore. Let's go back to your house and we'll just regroup.
Okay.
It's a super good idea, but I have no idea where my house is right now.
Well,
That
no,
way.
don't worry, guys. We can figure that out. We'll just take a look around, get our bearings, look at the stars, figure out where we are. Then we
Okay.
can figure out how to get back.
See if there's any trace of Emily here. Because maybe that happened because we were right.
Could be a sign.
Yeah.
Or we could just be totally lost. I'm gonna look around, try to get our bearings based on our surroundings.
All right. Is this something that your character is familiar with, being outside in the woods?
Yes, I would say I've been a Girl Guide for a long time. Trust me, I have all of my badges, and constellations and nature are definitely my strong suit. So if I'm gonna...
You go camping and shit.
All the time. Yeah. Every weekend.
All right. So you take a quick look around. You're fairly familiar with the Northern Woods. There's a certain point where many people, especially the kids in your grade and such, they don't, especially at night, they don't go. It's the perimeter of where the Foster Mine used to be. It's an old copper mine inset into the woods about 2 miles north. You knew that you were kind of in that vicinity of the Foster Mine. There's a perimeter fence that goes around. It's an old barbed wire thing from like the 1930s. And there's signs that are placed every so often: danger, keep out, abandoned mine, that sort of thing. And you know that you were close enough to that line that you were feeling afraid. But you're not getting a sense of where you are immediately away from that. You can't tell which is north or south or east or west. There's no natural light in here at all. You can't even see the moon. You feel kind of for the first time you're lost.
Guys, maybe someone brought us up here. Maybe it's
Well, we came out here ourselves. But are we still in the same place as
No.
before?
No, definitely not. I had a pretty good feeling where we were, but now nothing looks familiar. I don't know.
Because I thought your house was that direction, but I don't see the path.
The path's not there, and that, like, the big old tree that's usually in this area, not there now.
This is really freaking me out. I'm glad you guys are here with me, because if I was alone,
Don't worry, we won't split up.
You said we're near the mine now?
Well, I don't know where
Or
we are
we
now.
were
We
near the
were near the mine. Because if we would have just kept going straight, we would have run right into that creepy old fence.
Yeah.
Seeing as there's nothing going here, what, we just go where? Cut?
Yeah, well, I mean, if we aren't sure of where we are, we can all just grab out our compasses and just follow a direction. Like, so long as we're not going in a circle, we should be able to get out of the woods.
As you guys are standing around, the fog continues to kind of roil around the bottom of your feet, and it feels like it's rising up slowly up to around your knees, and it's cold. It's very cold. You can feel the goosebumps growing on your arms.
guys, I don't.
Stevie, did you hear that?
What the heck was that?
Look, that Lord of the Rings movie just came out. Someone's trolling us. You know The Hobbit? The
This thing?
animated Hobbit?
Oh, the animated one. That freaked me out. Yeah, like.
I want to get the fuck out now.
Okay, maybe we should start yelling. Maybe my
For-
mom will hear us.
For what?
I don't know, my mom. She's usually up late in the kitchen drinking wine. I mean, cooking. So maybe we should start yelling for her.
Whatever. I just want to run the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Like, let's choose a direction and run.
Alright.
And we're just like, run.
So I pull out my compass just so we can make sure we're going in one straight direction.
All right, so you
Okay, I'm gonna grab up mine too. I'm like,
I don't have a compass. I'm like in my
north? Are we gonna go north?
my softball
South?
practice outfit.
Whatever, fuck it. I'm running. I'm running towards north right now. I'm like,
Shoot. Okay.
right,
kind
as
of
you
pissing
I
myself.
grab Stevie's hand and we'll just follow as fast as we can safely.
you pull out your compass and you just start running, and you're trying to. It's like you're shaking it to get it to work because it's not. Doesn't seem to be working right now. In fact, the needle is constantly spinning in a clockwise motion. It doesn't stop moving, and if you stop moving and change its face and direction, it doesn't. It just keeps slowly spinning in a clockwise direction.
Rose, wait up. We're gonna get super lost if you keep running.
Okay. Okay. I kind of like, I really want to just throw this and just bolt. I'm like, and she should just freeze up and not do anything.
What's wrong with you? You're the one that watches all the horror movies. You're the big fan of Poltergeist. What do you...
Yeah, like, this is kind of familiar. I'm like, I want to run the fuck away. Standing in one spot is not good, ever.
Maybe it's Emily. Like maybe.
That's talking to us and saying Golem, or whatever the fucking my bitch is. Oh, maybe because she watched the movie.
Yeah.
Maybe she's trying to, like, cute. Whatever, I'm terrified. I'm like,
Emily, is that you? Are you here?
Call and your voice echoes through the woods, but you don't hear any immediate response. But You hear something pressing down on the grass somewhere not too far behind you.
Oh my god, guys, what if it's a pervert? I'm gonna get a branch.
Okay.
So I'm just like, I would go through a tree and try to break a branch off.
Okay, so there's lots of trees here. You quickly and just crack one off very easily. It's it's got a bit of
I'll
weight
look for
to it.
rocks, like pick up just handfuls of rocks.
Yeah, but yeah.
Sure. So you reach down and you grab a rock that's near your foot. There's a bunch kind of scattered around, and when you do, you know it feels like almost a bit slimy. And when you look at the rock in your hand, you can see it's covered in this kind of black ichor, like it's dripping with, it's almost like oil.
I don't feel
Okay.
I'm like covered in it.
What is that?
I don't know. This is
Does it smell?
really
Check. First sniff check of the night.
yeah. It smells kind of acidic, like sulfurous a little bit, like shit.
Gross.
Acidic shit.
Okay, I'm gonna just dab like a little bit off your hand and try to see if it's like a natural substance that I would know from this area.
Yeah, I guess with your experience in the Girl Guides, you would know a little bit about the local flora and fauna. You wipe some of it off, and it just kind of sticks to your fingers. It does feel like oil, but it also kind of moves like you would in your science class with mercury. It has a really weird, cool feeling to it, and you've never seen anything like it before.
If I reach down, is there more of it?
It seems to be on a lot of like the rocks, and now that you're looking around, you can see that it's also looks like it's kind of what the bark is colored like. The trees aren't a natural darkened color, like they're somewhat covered in
Has
this
Predator
substance.
come out yet?
No predator.
Okay.
I've been making references to things that
Don't have it
it's
happening.
okay.
If I had seen Predator, I would like rub it all over myself to like try and. But
I think it's 1986.
Okay.
Maybe
not-
even 88.
I was holding a bunch of slimy rocks.
Predator's out then.
No,
86?
we're in 83.
Oh, we're in 83.
84,
Oh,
actually.
even though my hat says 86.
Okay.
Let's
It's
point out
from the
out
promotion.
everything.
You're wearing a hat from the promotion for the future.
Expo. Yeah, okay. So, anyway, it's super creepy and we're back in the mood. So, this stuff doesn't remind me of anything from around here. I have a really
fucking
bad
creeped
feeling
out.
about this place.
It's aliens. I know it's aliens. It's gotta be aliens, yeah.
I think it's spirits. We're in like the spirit world right now.
But then why did we just wake up in the woods? That always happens with aliens.
She's right.
It's true.
And then they're gonna take us to their spaceship and they're gonna eat us.
Yeah, we were totally abducted by aliens. Does anyone else feel probed?
I don't know what you're alluding to, but I don't like it.
I don't know.
I don't feel probed. This is weird.
Okay. We have no. Okay, we don't know what direction to go in, but something is around here, and I don't like it.
I just want to, like, I can't even choose a direction for us to go. Do we see, like, in the distance, is there anything, any lights or...
Lights, or I was gonna say, like,
Structures.
yeah, some structure so that we know that we're going in one direction if we decide to move.
The fog is fairly prevalent, but you might be able to.
Is there a moon?
You might be able to if you got up a better view.
I mean,
You're pretty low to the ground right now.
I could climb the tree.
Let's just walk somewhere. Like, I don't want to stand around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's just walk randomly until we maybe find something. Anything.
that could be forever. That could be all night with no compass. We could be walking in circles forever.
I don't want to stay here.
Okay, I do
Mom
like your
always
idea.
said if you get lost, stay there. But I don't want to.
Yeah.
You never
place
listen to
is-
Mom anyway.
No.
So.
No, I never listened to my mom.
Okay, I do like your idea though.
Climb a tree?
Well, see if you can see anything down here with all this fog around. You can't seem to See. Straight.
I still have my rocks.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give you my stick.
I'll hold it.
If anything, like any perverts or anything come out of the woods, like poke them in the eye or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I need a
Do you
boost.
want a boost?
Yeah. Can you
Okay, I'll
boost?
put
Okay.
on my boots. My rocks.
You're the tallest.
My
one.
boots.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to climb the tree.
All right. So, is Stevie familiar with climbing trees, or is this something a little bit out of her element?
Oh
She was
yeah.
a kid.
Yeah, and I'm pretty. I like sports and
Okay.
climb. You know, I
Well,
climb trees and hurt myself all the
As
time.
you get a boost up from your friend, you get a boost up to the lowest branch, and as soon as you kind of grab, you start to feel that it's a bit slippery to grab onto the branches.
Ah, guys, there's something wrong. Ew.
It's
like-
like stuff again.
It's like somebody put boogers everywhere. It's disgusting.
So as you start to climb, trying to grab branches, you're finding it very difficult. In fact, so difficult that you have to draw from the Jenga tower.
First to draw. Ah, gross. I don't know if I can get a good grip, guys.
Just keep trying.
I'm just gonna take from the bottom first.
Oh my god. No.
Sorry, guys. Okay.
You don't just take it
Oh,
off. You gotta put it on top.
I haven't played Jenga for a long time.
Not since that time.
I died.
last
Terrible
playthrough.
with a. Yeah. Yeah, that was probably a stupid idea to take from the bottom, hey?
It's still.
Yeah. Okay. Alright.
So you climb up as high as you possibly can go. You feel that you could probably get even higher. From here, you have a pretty good perspective, and you can see like a little bit further than you could before. But that fog is really causing a problem. It's hiding a lot of any of the details you might see further out into the distance, and all around you, no matter where you look, it is just forest. But you feel like you might be able to see just a bit more if you climb to the very top of the tree.
Do you see anything?
It's really foggy from really far, and it's all forest. I don't know how we ended up here. Seriously, this is really weird. I might go a little higher, guys.
Okay, just be really, really careful.
It's slippery. It's slippery.
I'll be down here.
Draw from
Try
the
to
tower.
catch you.
This tower's really tight. Okay, there you go.
Not my fault. I was like paranoid about it.
Oh, it's a very unstable board here too. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Steady hands. Steady hands.
So nervous already.
You climb to the top, and you get to a point in the tree where you're hanging right to the top of it. There's no more branches above you. You're as high as you can possibly go. And you look out, and above the tree line, you can see in the far distance, you're not sure what direction it is, but you can see a flashing light somewhere further on, maybe about a mile.
I can see something out there. There's somebody there's someone's house or a building or something. There's light. It's far, but it's like if we go, I'm like going that direction, go straight that direction. There's like a light there.
Then maybe we can easily. Well, come down, please.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna gingerly come down.
Alright, so you climb down. You know your footing because you already made it, so you don't need to draw.
I'm just like.
You climb down to the bottom of the tree, and you know the direction that you need to go. You haven't lost your sense of direction coming down the tree. Is that where you would like to go?
Yeah. Yeah, let's head for the light. I can't see anything anywhere else. Like, we're definitely not close to my house.
Definitely. Let's go to the thing that is a thing.
Is it blinking?
Yeah, it's blinking.
What color?
It was just a white.
Yeah, it's a white light.
I wonder if it's radio towers.
Oh, that would be cool.
Maybe it's someone's house.
Okay, well,
Let's go.
let's go that way.
Okay.
To the best of our abilities.
Alright, so you don't have any things on you. Weirdly, you do remember bringing supplies, but what you brought out here it's escaping your memory. You came out here for Emily, but why you came here, why this part of the woods, and what you were doing, what your plan was, you don't really remember. You just remember waking up and just knowing that this is the night you disappeared. So you continue in that direction, walking through the heavy woods, and you have this constant feeling that there's something always immediately behind you. You can't shake the feeling of it. After about an hour, you come out of an opening and you can see a barbed wire fence emerge out, and it cuts right through the center of the forest. And on it, large signs: abandoned mine, dangerous, do not pass. And you can see them hung up on the barbed wire fence in all these different places. It's about 30 feet away, so you can't really see much more right now, but the fog is still present and it stays around your knee level.
Guys, we're getting close to the mine.
Let's go in the mine.
No, are you crazy?
This seems like this is where everything is happening.
Yeah, but no one goes in there.
It's so freaky.
Well, maybe that's why we can't find Emily.
Well, maybe that's because that's why Emily went missing.
Yeah, haven't you heard all the stories? That's where people either go to make out or get murdered.
Or both, usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's 3 of us.
Yeah, but like, okay, sorry, but I'm 12.
I think we should go in the mine.
What items do we have? You said that we had items? That we left?
You don't actually. You had your compasses in your pockets. You don't have any of the items that you would have taken in your backpack normally, but you don't have any of those things. It's whatever you had in your
We need
pockets.
flashlights?
Do you have one in your pocket?
All I have is gym shorts.
I have my fanny pack.
Is there a flashlight in there?
I have like a pen light.
Okay.
It's tiny, but it's technically a flashlight.
Okay. So you guys can continue towards the barbed wire fence.
Only because this is a good way for us to make sure that we're going in one direction.
We don't see anything else.
Yeah, let's go towards the barbed wire fence. Sounds like a great idea.
Sounds like a horrible idea.
So you guys continue walking forward, and you reach the barbed wire. And as you get closer, it's all rusted, and there's also just little spots where that black oily substance drips down like it's fresh from certain parts of the barbed wire, and it draws your eye. If you maybe wanted to notice more details, you can draw from the Jenga tower.
Yeah. I want to know if there's like a...
You would.
I want to know if there's like a trail of this that we can follow.
Like, I want to get as out of the way as possible. I don't want it to be my fault.
Tell me.
You get closer and you run your fingers along the barbed wire, and that oily substance sticks to your fingers. But as you go along, you find one of the barbs. There is a large tuft of hair. It's on the top one, and a little bit of fresh blood. The tuft is about the size of a quarter and easily becomes dislodged if you pull on it.
Okay, I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna show it to you. Does this look like deer or dog fur?
You know, it could really be either. It's hard to tell. It's dark. Can I use your flashlight?
Yeah. Here.
Okay, I'll take a look at it and see if I know what it would be from.
If you want to discern what animal this is, you would need to draw from the Jenga tower.
Okay.
Things are gonna go bad real fast.
Oh, sorry. I'm so bad at this. I'm so nervous.
You're like, if it was me, I would be able to tell. But I'm not me. I'm this Rose person.
Wait, why are we doing all in that way? Oh, there's a reason for that, and that's that this way is all really tight.
I think that the board is actually leaning slightly.
Yeah, it is. It's a really unstable board.
No, it's not.
Oh.
I think it's just
No, I think that like the ground or something, it's just leaning though. It's not that it's unstable. It's just the way it is.
There's a goose in the distance.
Is that on the thing or is that
No,
real?
that's outside.
Seriously? How can you tell we're in Canada? There's lots of Canadian goose sounds in the back.
Yeah, so I think this looks familiar.
So, the color is interesting to you. It's mostly a very black fur, but little bits of white in there. In fact, it strangely reminds you of Emily's dog, Buttons. A large German Shepherd, weird breed with a bunch of other things. But that dog disappeared before Emily did.
Oh, Rose, do you remember Buttons?
Yeah, Emily's dog.
Yeah, so this is kind of the same colors.
But this looks fresh. It's
Yeah.
like over a year ago.
Can a dog survive in the woods alone for a year? Probably.
Yeah.
But why wouldn't it have gone home?
Right? That's what I'm thinking. So this makes me think that he was out here with Emily, and if this only happened recently, then maybe Emily's still out here.
Around here somewhere. Maybe he stayed with her. I mean,
Yeah.
that would make sense. Dogs get really bonded to their owners.
Why would Emily stay in the woods for a year? I know things were
To
hard
avoid
for
that
her.
thing
Or
that she was talking about.
maybe just like us, she's lost.
for a year.
Well, I mean, I hate to think of it like that because maybe we'll be lost for a year.
Oh, don't say that. Ugh. It's really not fun out here.
This feels like we're trapped in some sort of dream or something. This doesn't feel like the regular,
Like Freddy's gonna come.
Mm.
Maybe.
Maybe in
Nah,
like a
I
year.
don't know.
'Cause
This
I
is
thought
some
that would be
like,
But I feel like I'm awake because I'm
like we're all having a hallucination or like a group dream.
That can happen. That
Yeah.
happened in Nightmare on Elm
This
Street.
might not be real. I'm saying let's go into the freaking cave, because what's the worst that can happen in a dream?
Well,
Still don't want anything bad to happen to me in my dream.
It doesn't seem real to me. We can
okay,
just go.
with the way that this is caught on the top rung of the fence, I would have to agree with you there. If we're gonna follow where Buttons went.
Let's go in.
Okay, I'm bringing my stick.
Okay.
Are we crawling over?
Is there already entrance? Like we follow it around? Is there like a gate or something we can go?
So
This is barbed wire, so
you
we
can
can't
see
really
the
talk
barbed
about
wire
it.
fence goes on into the distance and disappears into the fog on either side of you.
Oh, right.
It's low. It's about chest high to you.
Chest high?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And
we
there's
can't.
poles.
I don't know. Have you climbed over barbed wire before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have a jacket. We can
It's true.
throw it
Okay.
over. We'll throw it over
Your
where the pole,
vinyl jacket.
where the top of the pole goes over.
Polyester.
Put the jacket over that, and then
Yeah.
we crawl up the pole and crawl over. We shouldn't get caught on it.
Yeah. Your jacket might get fucked.
That's okay.
Okay.
All right. So using the jacket, the three of you successfully go through the barbed wire, and it takes you a few minutes, but you manage to get to the other side. As you distance yourself a little bit ways away, you start to see flares of white light kind of course through the fog. You're assuming it's that light source that Stevie was talking about. It's somewhere in the distance.
Whoa, you can see that?
Yeah.
Do we want to go towards that?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's nothing else
Let's go.
here.
The
Okay.
only landmark we've got right now.
Are you gonna get in trouble for your jacket?
Oh, probably, but like.
Were you able to get it off of the?
Oh yeah, I want to take that with me.
Yeah. If you can, that'd
Okay.
be great. It might get scratches.
That sucks. Sorry.
So you continue on following this flashing light, and it just casts this eerie light through the fog that's gathered around your ankles. And you continue following through. The woods just seems the same no matter where you go. There's no way for you to tell the landmarks. All you're doing is following this beacon further in the distance. There's actually very little sound here. It's almost deadly quiet. You don't hear any animals. You don't hear birds. In fact, there's not even really a wind anymore. Ever since the one that knocked you into unconsciousness, it's been absolutely still. After a short walk, you see the tree line thinning and open up into a large yard with a 2-story building looks like the old office building for the mine, where it used to be on the mine site. And beyond that, you can see a huge gaping wound into the world itself as the mine entrance bores into the earth, and it's all boarded up and covered in danger, stay away signs. But what draws your eye more than anything is the flashing light emanates from the second floor of this old rickety office building.
I want to go into the office building.
Yeah, there might be somebody working there.
I want to grab like any kind of like. I would feel a lot better if I had like a piece of metal in my hands.
I don't have any metal, but
Yeah,
I have a
I want to
stick.
see if they have any tools or anything that I can use as a weapon or something. I don't feel safe, and I would feel a lot better if I had something I could hit things with. Not you guys, but like other things.
Well, yeah, you're like the oldest, so maybe you should go first.
Okay, I'm just gonna go. I
got
go
me
with
stick there.
conviction, and then as I get closer, I like slow down. I'm really scared.
Better
Is Rose feeling overwhelmed with a sense of fear?
No, like she's scared as balls, but because she's older, she feels like she's got to like show herself, like show these guys that like, you know, I'm tough. Like let's be strong. And so she's pretending to be stronger than she is, but she's going in.
You exit the tree line and begin to head across this large open landscape, and this would have been where people would have parked before the 1930s, where all the big trucks would have gone.
Yeah.
In fact, there are all these, as you start to come out into the clearing, you see all these old relics from the 20s and 30s, these old giant machines of industry with large conveyor belts and giant spikes that would cut through rock, and they're all rusted out and broken and leaning, covered in moss, and also this strange black liquid drips from some of the sharper ends of the machinery. And you cross out on your own while you leave the other two behind, and you get about halfway, and that light is just continuously flashing, and when the last flash of light happens, you swear you see a shadow emerge from behind the boards of the open mine.
Okay, guys. Do you guys see that?
I don't think we saw that.
You're not there.
Oh, yeah, just you're going
Yeah.
for it?
I saw that.
Yeah.
We can't.
Okay.
We can't leave her.
I don't tell them about the image, but I like look over my shoulder because I was not feeling super awesome anyway. And I look over and I like motion for them to come with me into the office.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
You quickly run, all of you, with this sense of something nipping at your heels. It almost feels like this entire world is watching you as you run across and get to the main floor. And it's a very small office. It looks like it might be 2 or 3 rooms inside, and there's this old wooden staircase on the exterior that goes up the side to the second level, which you would think would be the manager's office.
That's when I turned to them. It was like just at the base, like I was
Okay.
about to. When I turned to them.
Okay.
Okay.
So the two of you quickly run and join her.
So when they're with me, that's when I start going up the stairs.
Right. You grab the hand railing and slowly pull yourself up along the staircase, and that light just flashes out over top. And as you get about 4 steps, the light goes out.
Is it like pitch black in here?
You're still outside. You're on the exterior staircase. She's going up by herself. The light stops flashing, and the whole area around you falls into darkness.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, I mean, you still have your little light.
Yeah.
But we can't stay back here. We should
I
go.
really need like a weapon of some sort. Like the drive for a weapon is stronger than whatever the fuck that was. I really want to go into this office.
Do you continue to climb
Yes.
on your own?
No.
No, with these guys.
No, we're gonna run
Okay.
up behind her.
the three of you grabbing the handrails can just feel how weak and rickety this old wood frame is. And when you get to the halfway point, the midway up the stairs, you hear a crack.
No.
And the
It's
whole
like one of my
thing
worst.
starts to shift.
Oh,
Rose needs to draw from the Jenga tower.
oh no.
I'm jumping off that shit. This reminds me of falling off of a deck while drunk and cutting my leg open really,
I just
really
have
bad.
the worst nightmares of like staircases collapsing into
I've done
slides
horrible
and stuff
things.
like
Just like
Rose
mangling
leaps to the next. The only way is to leap up, forward, as the middle collapses and the handrail starts to break off at the side, and the middle section just kind of falls in, leaving a big gap between where you are and where she is.
that. Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I think you guys can climb up here if you want to come up. Like, I'll give you a hand up.
This place is not safe.
No, well, it's old. Like,
I don't think there's anyone still working here.
I don't think so. No, this is abandoned. This is
What's
all
up
this is-
there?
What's that? Well, okay. Can I open the door and just like peek in and see if there's anything that I want?
So you continue walking up the stairs to the top, and you try the door. It's either locked or it's been rusted shut. You
I'm
do
gonna
see
grab one of the pieces of wood that came off of it and break the.
there's a little window
window?
right next
Yeah.
to it.
I'm gonna break that.
So is your character fairly strong?
I mean, stronger than these guys. Well, maybe.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
It's a piece of wood. I'm pretty sure I can break a window.
You take the wood.
Oh,
The window cracks. Doesn't just completely shatter, but you crack it all up the middle. You can see that a few more good hits.
yeah, I'll do that.
You go to swing, and when you hit the glass, right where it spiders out in the center, you see a face immediately behind where that splinter is, and you see the image fragment into hundreds of different specters, and then fade.
Whose face was it?
You weren't there.
Whose face? I don't know.
We don't know. She hasn't said anything.
I'm still kind of convinced this is a dream. Oh, what the fuck's going on? So, can I look past in through the window and see if there's anything in there that I might want? An axe, a crowbar, piece of metal, gun.
It's very dark in there. All you can see
Can I
is
see
shadows.
anything?
You probably have to crawl through that cracked window.
So I thought I saw a face reflected on the glass when I broke it. It's making me feel kind of uncomfortable.
Is there somebody in there?
I didn't think that until now.
Did you break their face?
No. Maybe there is a person in there, and I get really quiet. I'm like, maybe there is a person in there.
Yeah, I have an idea. What if you,
Hello?
I know it's dark.
Hello?
But if you, like the glass shattered, right? It's
Yeah, let's go.
What if you carefully take a piece of glass and try to use it to see like a reflection through the door?
Okay,
As
yeah,
opposed to
I'm gonna try
sticking
that.
your whole
So I'm gonna
body through it.
pick up a glass and like, like trying to use the pathetic reflection
That's smart.
of no light on
That's
this
like
glass.
MacGyver. That's like MacGyver.
Right. Do I see any more faces in the glass?
You look at a reflection, and all you see is the remains of some office, and it's
Did the
quiet
face
and
kind of
eerily
look like
empty.
Emily?
You didn't recognize the face. It did look like a young girl, but it didn't seem like hers.
Okay, a young girl is not scary to me, so I'm gonna see. I don't know if I can get my way around because this platform and the window's slightly off. I think probably just tall enough to like shamble in there. I don't know. Can you guys clear away? How much of a structure of the stairs is still there? Like,
That's enough that you could
This-
climb down a few and pull yourself through that window.
okay, yeah, I'm gonna try and pull myself through the window.
There are shards of glass still remaining in the frame.
I'm gonna push them out with the stick in my hand as much
Okay.
as I can. Anyway.
All right.
Maybe like take off my vest and like.
Okay. So you safely secure yourself away over the windowsill and manage to move yourself, and you see her feet kind of go over. She disappears into the office building, leaving the two of you at the bottom of the stairs.
And try and
Keep us
keep
updated.
contact. Yeah, I'm inside. I'm looking around. I'm like narrating everything I'm doing. Like I'm looking at the desk. I'm going towards it and see if there's anything underneath. I'm like pulling open drawers, looking for. There might be a gun in there, or a knife, or something.
All right. So as you start to, well, there is a desk on the far side where the manager would have sat at some time, and it's kind of strange this feeling in this room. You start to approach the desk, and the chair, this old rickety kind of torn up leather chair, is currently turned away from you. And as you start to walk towards it, it slowly starts to
no.
creak and
I
turn.
back towards the window, but I'm staring right at it.
It slowly turns and faces you, and it's empty. But it just turned in front of you on its own.
Is everything alright up there, Rose?
Nope. Like backed up, like right. My shoulder is like you can see my shoulder against like the inside of the window frame.
And as you call out no, that deafening silence is just completely all pervasive, and over top of that you hear a voice whisper. You don't know what it says, but you've heard that voice before in your dreams.
Hello?
There's no response.
Do you need help?
I would like help.
Is there a way for us to get up the stairs?
Oh, I can unlock the door.
That also helps.
So I unlock the door and I'll help them off that little platform that is now there. I'll help them up over the broken steps.
Okay, so the door is actually not locked. It is rusted into place.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to go through the window.
Is there anything I can see where I can like
The gap isn't that bad.
Yeah.
You could feasibly
You could
make
try
it
to
Dang
do
it.
You could. I don't think I.
I want to bash the handle with something and see if I can jar it open. If I break off the handle, then whatever, but I might be able to jar it loose.
So you can try to bust the door open?
Mhm.
You'll need to drop from the Jenga tower.
Oh no.
You're so like whatever. Oh no! Are you sure about that?
The peanut gallery, are you sure?
No,
You
it
sure?
has to be lower than that.
Don't tell me how to Jenga. I'll change my tune later. It'll be like, please tell me how to Jenga.
It's always easier to Jenga when you're watching the Jenga.
You crack the door
Backseat
open,
Jenga.
and it opens, and you're now standing out on the outer end of the staircase, and the two of them are still at the bottom with a gap separating the pair of you.
This is probably more safe. Yeah, I'll help you guys out.
Is it like
Then it's easier if we have to bolt the fuck out of here to jump off this little ledge that's like 3 feet off the
Then go
ground,
through a
then go
window.
through a window.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Agree.
okay? I mean, is it haunted?
yeah, it totally looks haunted as fuck.
It's
But
not. Then why are we going in here? I don't get
because
it.
all of this looks haunted as fuck.
It's true. Yeah. This is so
Nothing
weird.
is less scary than anything else. Like,
Man, I just
go.
want to.
I'm gonna just walk right in and go up to the chair because we haven't been told anything about it.
Alright, I'm like right behind her. Like
So you go up to the chair, and
with my piece of wood.
now that you are closer to it, you have a clearance of the desk. You are standing right next to the chair. You can see placed almost like it's sitting this tiny little doll, this porcelain doll with the eyes have been cracked out of the face, And the hair looks like it's been pulled out of the sockets where it was placed inside of it, and the clothes have been burned.
Okay, that is creepy.
Yeah. What would this be doing here?
Someone probably put it here as a joke.
Yeah,
Or
but
maybe-
like, who would do this to us?
Yeah, maybe someone's trying to like prank us.
I don't want to stay in here. Let's just look for something
Okay.
to hit things with. Get the fuck out. Whether shovels, anything at all.
The only thing that's really here is the desk and old filing cabinets where we probably used to store their files.
What would be here?
If this is like 8th graders trying to screw with, or 9th graders trying to screw with us, I'm not scared of them. And I'm gonna take the doll and put it on the end of my stick to show them that I'm not scared of them.
I wouldn't do that, but okay.
It's I'm not, like, if it's just people trying to mess with us.
This chair turned at me without me touching it earlier.
There's gotta be some.
I don't like the doll. Like,
It could have been just wired. Like maybe someone's got a
do you see any
string.
wires?
I don't know.
Do you
do
see
I?
anybody holding a wire to turn it and giggling behind a corner? Because I don't. Let's get the fuck out.
Alright.
There's gotta be something in here, like a coat hanger,
There is a
a,
doll.
a coat rack, and fucking anything. I'm not gonna hurt anybody with a doll.
You feel this, like, you do start to panic. You're starting to feel like you need to leave this place, and that all-encompassing fear is starting to take over, and the panic is so strong that you almost feel the desire to leave. You could spend time and search for a useful item here, but you'd need to draw from the Jenga tower.
Do we all feel that way?
This is Rose in particular.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like the whole reason I came in here to fucking look for. I'm doing it. Want something, anything. Fuck it. Seriously. Why do I keep drawing from the middle? You gotta not draw from the middle. Is that it? Try and draw from the sides. I mean, because I don't think it is level.
Yeah,
like
it's not
the center
level.
is safest, but it's not.
Yeah. It's not good for
sustainable.
once it's
Yeah.
You
Okay.
quickly scan the room. Your heart's just beating heavily in your chest.
I'm
you
like literally quickly, like
you
running
do
around.
a quick scan.
Yeah.
You manage to see that one of these filing cabinets is actually pushed a little bit in front of what looks like might be a small coat closet on the far end of the room.
Push it over.
It's really heavy.
I'm gonna ask for their help.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're all gonna
All
like,
three of you team up and you drive this thing to the side and pop it out of place, and the door, it's a tiny little, almost like a broom closet. The door is closed.
Open it.
You open it up and you see on the bottom a bunch of old, looks like blankets of some kind, oily covered blankets piled up heaped up about knee high. Other than that, this room is empty.
My dad's a mechanic. This isn't weird. I'm looking around for tools in that room. Ripping open the rags.
You pull away all the
Something.
rags slowly, one at a time,
Something.
and you find at the very bottom a shovel, a
Sweet, I'm taking it. Let's go.
gold-plated, embossed
What?
shovel.
What?
What? It's like some decorative piece of shit. Someone
Yeah.
got an award because they're in a union and they've been there for 20
Let me
years.
take a look at that. Maybe.
It's
that?
useless. Fucking
know.
whatever. I'm
Let's see.
taking it. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
how
we
big
can
is
take a
it?
look
Is it
at
like
it.
a regular shovel?
No, it's like.
It's a small
Let
one.
me look it over. Okay, I want to look at it. See
It's
if
an
it's
award for being with the company for 50 years.
Yeah.
It's a piece of shit.
There
But
is-
whatever. I'm
there,
taking it.
there is an engraving that's kind of hard to see. You could probably clean it off and take a look.
Like. Okay, I want to do that. You hold your light. I will clean
I'm
it.
looking through the rags. She's looking at that.
Okay.
It says, groundbreaking, Foster Mine, 1919.
Oh, this thing's super old. Can I just like check it over, make sure it's sturdy?
It's sturdy. It's full of it's actually a gold-plated metal shovel.
Dude, this might be better than like an actual shovel.
I mean, probably worth more.
No, like feel it. It says it's from 1919. It's like salt.
Well, they
yeah,
do-
they used to pile
Yeah,
things
they make
then.
they make things really well.
Not plastic
All
like
right.
everything is now.
Okay, so I take that. But I'm still looking. See if I, like, very quickly. It's like I've found what I came for. Now I'm just seeing if there's anything that these guys can take too. But
You find nothing else.
my
in
goal
this
is to get the
closet.
fuck out now.
All I have is doll stick, so I guess I'll just keep that with
We're
me.
good. Let's leave.
Yeah.
Wire cutters, anything. Come on.
As
Okay,
you
let's try some
guys
trucks outside or something.
walk out the door, all three of you at the same time see a young girl standing in the middle of the open quarry leading up to the mine, and she's standing there staring at you.
Emily.
The open quarry? Wait a
Emily!
minute, like down at the bottom of the quarry?
Across the yard,
Okay.
like basically she's in the center of the yard,
Okay.
standing not too far away from a bunch of the machinery.
We should go.
Is that her?
I don't know.
She
She's
turns
too
and
far
starts to
away.
run towards the mine.
Does it look like Emily?
You can't see from there.
She's way too far away. It's dark. It's foggy. But it could be.
Yeah, we gotta.
Okay, well, let's
she's-
go. So let's help each other down off of that
Yeah.
little ledge. Like we're not gonna jump off of it, but we take our time and get
Yeah.
ourselves off, and then we can run.
Okay, so you leap slowly, lower yourselves down, get to the lower level, right back to the ground, and as you turn around to go, you can't see her anymore. She's disappeared.
Are we still in the yard?
Yeah, you're still
Okay.
right at the office.
Did she go in the mine? Did you see her?
Well, she went that way.
Okay. Let's all check vehicles, see if they have any tool chests. For a wrench or any. Like, I don't think we're gonna drive any of these old
No. I mean,
things,
like, in case there's any other buildings.
but yeah, like something. Like
Or
I feel like we're
She was-
unarmed. Like I have this shovel now. That's great, but.
But
I
she
think
doesn't
you
know it's
guys
us
need
though. Like we should go
something.
after her.
I yelled at her and she didn't say anything.
Because she thinks
Let's
we're
go
someone
that
else.
way, but let's see if we can get ourselves armed first. Quickly, let's go. Like,
As you start towards, you go across the yard, towards these old towering machines. You start to clear halfway through the yard, and in the shadows between each of these machines, you see a single pair of yellow eyes glowing as you approach.
or not. Let's go.
Yeah. We're
Yeah,
good. We
let's
got
just-
your shovel.
Let's just go.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that those are like buttons?
You hear a low growl.
Whoa! What the?
Buttons.
Oh my god! It's a werewolf. Do we back out of the yard? Is there a gate? Like,
Just back towards the barbed wire.
shut the gate.
Yeah, towards the quarry.
Okay. Yeah.
You can go
Is that right?
towards the mine or back towards where you came to the barbed wire fence.
I think towards the mine.
Towards the quarry. Where she went.
We gotta go after Emily, but she's probably scared. She doesn't know.
No, she
I
should
don't know
be
who
in
the
there.
hell that was. Like Emily would have said something.
The eyes start to move forward,
Let's-
and
yeah, so
a creature
please
steps
go.
out
Yeah.
of the shadows, and you see a
I'm letting them climb.
dog that looks exactly like Buttons.
Oh.
But his eyes glow yellow, and he snarls and charges you.
Okay,
And he's
no,
running you down.
We're running.
He
yeah,
runs
so-
much faster than you. As you start to run towards the mine, you have the shovel clenched in your hand. You hear him gaining on you step by step as you run as fast as you possibly can. But there's no way you're going to make it there. Unless you drop from the Jenga tower each.
Each. Oh
Who
shit.
goes first?
Well, what do we want to keep running, or do we want
well,
to try
I'm
to smack
saying,
the dog
like,
in
I'm the
face?
one who's armed. I want to smack the dog in the face.
This is why
Yeah,
we're friends.
like,
I'm always
if-
like, get the dog.
It's on your heels. It's about to leap at you. You're going to turn and you're going to attack
Yeah.
it. You need to draw 2 Jenga
No.
tiles.
Two?
But that's better than 3, right? I don't know if we can do it.
So solid.
That's my fault. It's my fault.
No.
Yeah,
If
we're
it
all
was
kind of like
if it was well aligned,
I
it
remember,
shouldn't
like,
be super solid.
a Jenga pro.
And Jenga master here.
We're gonna have to. That one's gonna leave us with just one in the middle. Is that
That's what you want.
okay? Okay. Sure.
I think it's leaning that way, so I'm gonna try and
Even it out.
even it out.
The ones that look like they
You can hear him snarling as you turn, you grip the shovel in your hands. You quickly turn and spin with a giant red maw is about to tear open your throat.
Oh my god.
And you hit the buttons directly in the side of the head, and you hear a as he rolls in the ground and slides along. His claws plant into the ground, and he slides along. You can see kind of dust come up from where his claws dig in. He's only about 15 feet away. You've bought yourself a bit of time.
Oh shit, so we still have to pull through.
Yeah, so you guys have to get over. I'm still standing like I'm facing it. They're getting over the.
You guys do not need to drop from the Jenga tower.
No?
You,
Ah.
but what are you doing?
I'm running towards the mine.
Yeah, so I'm facing the dog, backing up. You guys are going over the barbed wire fence.
Are we going
Right?
over the fence or are we going towards mine?
Well, we have to
I
go over
think-
the fence either way.
No.
No.
No, we're going towards the mine.
It's
Yeah.
it's
So-
across the yard, the mine. You have to
In
go
that in that case, I would have hit it and run with them. I wouldn't still be facing the dog.
Okay.
So you
Unless I have to.
hit the dog. You buy yourself everyone time. You all run towards the mine, and you find that this entrance is heavily boarded up. But there are a few spaces and cracks that clearly people have over time pried and tried to get in there to search the mines. You've heard of the high schoolers that used to do this a lot, and you knew they would drink down here, and they would tell ghost stories about creatures that lived down in the mine. And you find a couple of spaces, and that dog turns and starts to run fast. He's gaining on you as you squeeze through as best you can. Who is somebody that, if you are a character that does this sort of thing a lot, crawls through small spaces and has no claustrophobia or anything like that, you do not need to draw a Jenga tower. If you are, you have to draw.
Oh man, I don't.
Yeah, no, I would say that I would be okay with that kind of stuff, like sleeping in small tents and.
Crawling through very small spaces.
Well, I mean, not necessarily, but like that it wouldn't be too far stretched from like camping to, you know, like hiking and that kind of thing.
You need to draw from the Jenga tower. You need to draw from the Jenga tower.
How come?
Are you good at climbing through small spaces?
Yeah, I think I don't like being confined because my.
That's not the issue here. It's being able to climb through a very small
Yeah, I
space.
think I could probably. I'm very sporty.
You're a little bit older.
Yeah, I'm a little bigger than you guys.
You also have to draw because you have the shovel as well.
Oh,
Unless
yeah,
you want to
okay,
drop
that
it.
makes
If you want to
sense.
drop it, you don't have to drop it.
I'm taking that fucking thing. We worked so hard to get it.
Okay. So I still have to draw?
Yeah.
Here it is? I have to draw?
Nope.
Oh.
Do you feel bad if you die?
Oh. It's gotta be some great
Shannon.
Each of you goes through one at a time. But Rose is the last one through. She comes through, she squeezes through. It's a lot tougher for her because she's older than you and she's bigger than both of you. She grabs that shovel, and as she pulls it through, the dog clamps down on it, and you're fighting against it but manage to pull it through at the last second. You can hear him snarling and trying to bust through the wood itself, but you feel fairly safe as you turn and face absolute darkness.
I can't see anything. Does anyone have any like matches or?
So we're in, right? And the
Yeah.
dog's on the other side. Can we shove things in its way so it can't follow us in? Is there a bunch
You're
of junk?
fairly certain that dog won't be able to get through.
Okay, cool. So now what? You just
Hey,
Keep going,
does
I
anyone
have
have any
to-
matches or anything?
I have this flashlight.
Oh.
We can hold hands.
Okay.
So you
Make
turn
a chain.
turn the flashlight on. It's not very illuminating, but
No, it's a piece of shit.
as you kind of move it around, you catch the glint of something. The light reflects off further down into the mine.
That's where I'm leading these guys.
We saw somebody going. I'm pretty sure it's Emily. Maybe she should call her. She's probably hiding.
I don't feel like calling out.
Okay, we'll find her. I've got my golf stick. I just kind of got it out in front of me. We all joined hands.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep, I've got.
Who's in the lead?
So where's my shovel at? Okay, so my shovel. I'm holding my shovel, And my
Flashlight.
Flashlight is, like,
a police officer.
in the same hand as my shovel, and I'm holding your guys. So I'm like, if I want to wield it,
How
then
about
we
you
lose
can
our
use
light.
both hands and I'll hold on to the back of your fanny pack.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Are you
let's do
gonna
that.
Are we gonna go like Wizard of Oz style? Like 3 across, or are we gonna go one after each other?
I thought we were gonna line, but whatever
Okay.
you guys want to do.
Okay,
Like, I'm in
so
the front,
wide
so if
enough?
you guys line up beside me, I can't do anything about it.
Is it wide enough that we can go side by side?
Yeah, it's about 10 feet wide and
Okay,
about
nice.
10 feet high. It's not a large mine. This is an
Okay.
old style mine. In fact, you can see that the rocks are held in place on all sides by these rickety old support beams. Some of them have even cracked and are bowing under the weight of the overhead rocks.
This is freaky.
That's cool. Okay.
You know, I heard from my brothers that all the stories that you hear about this place most likely are made up. The older kids just don't want you coming here, so you catch them having sex. I heard that.
I think that that's where that stupid doll came from, was them.
Yeah, totally. That's why I'm like, if they're just trying to punk us, I want them to know I'm not scared. But I mean,
This is a
prank.
reference I don't understand.
Yeah, sorry, prank. Wrong lingo for the time. If they're trying to prank us, I just want them to know that I'm
That's
not
okay.
I'm not scared.
I
But-
definitely said troll either. Wait.
But I mean, I don't think they're going to be here with a dog. That with Emily's dog acting crazy out there.
Nothing about this place seems normal at all.
No. Okay. I'm just gonna keep looking behind me.
Still kind of feel like we're just in a dream. I mean, this feels pretty solid, but
I
I've
don't know,
had
I'm-
lucid dreams before that seem totally real.
I had like
They
5
weren't.
mosquito bites since we've been here, so I feel like it's real.
Yeah. Okay. Mosquito bites? Really?
Sure, she says she has them. She has them.
Okay.
There's a lot of mosquitoes out here.
Okay.
I forgot my repellent.
So there's mosquitoes in this
So what do
world.
you do?
We're heading forward then?
Yes.
You walk forward into the mine, and there's weirdly a very faint, chilled breeze that comes from deeper inside the mine. And you can feel it just kind of gently wash up against you, and it immediately you just feel chilled down to the bone. And as you push the light forward and try to see where you're going and step deeper and deeper into the mine, you catch that glint of light again, though, as though it's something metallic straight in front of you, as though it's almost hanging from the overhead ceiling. It's about 30 feet ahead of you.
What is that?
Let's go look at it.
We should probably just look up in general.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna, I had been facing the flashlight down for the most part, looking around, but mostly down. So now I'm mostly looking up and then down and then up and down. So mostly down.
I'm looking
or
behind us
mostly
a
down,
lot.
but-
I'm just like,
Okay, well you can't see.
I'm just so kind of like, I keep looking
You're looking
behind
for
me.
glowing yellow eyes.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just really
You can still hear the odd bark kind of echo down the mine as
It's
you continue
far?
forward.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Good.
in the distance now.
Okay.
It feels like the walls are slowly starting to narrow as you go deeper in, and you do see that the wooden support beams are starting to bow even on the sides here, and dust kind of every so often will just fall from the ceiling above you. As you move forward towards that glinting light in the distance and you flash it and you're starting to see where it is now, there's definitely something kind of swinging back and forth in the overhead, but you can't see what it is from this distance. And as you look up, all of a sudden the light kind of starts to dull, almost like there's a shadow being cast over the light itself. And that's when you realize that there's something dripping from the ceiling overhead, and you're starting to feel it on your arms and on your neck and on your head, just little drips.
so gross.
Is it the shit smelling stuff?
It has the same texture as the stuff you're finding on the rocks.
This is so gross. What is that stuff?
I don't know, you're just lucky you've got a hat on. It's like, oh, my hair.
How, but you know how hard it is to wash hats? I'm gonna get in trouble.
Okay.
You Going towards it.
Yeah, I will keep going forward. I'm tempted to look up, but I don't want it to get on my face, so I'm just like,
I want to fucking leave, but we don't seem to have
can't go
that
back
option.
to the dog.
We gotta find Emily.
We don't even know she's here. It's just that we can't. There's no direction towards a home that we know of. This is kind of our only option.
Yeah, can't go
We
back.
can go forward only.
Well, then let's go forward.
Do we see what that metal thing is?
You're still
30
have to
feet?
walk towards it.
Okay.
Yeah, going towards it.
Okay.
I want to see what it is.
As you walk towards it, you're still feeling that constant drip. It'll hit you every once in a while and just kind of smudge on your skin. You wipe it off and it doesn't come off. It's almost thick. It's turning into almost like a viscous fluid. It used to be very just like runny before, but now it's getting heavier.
I'm
Like
freaking
tar.
out because I've got like both my hands on them, and so I can't wipe it off or anything.
Have you guys seen The Blob?
No.
Oh, I watched this movie with my brothers, and it's gross, and it has stuff like this, and then it eats you.
As she continues forward, or as all you continue forward, it stops, whatever that is, stops swaying, and you're now pretty close to it, and it drops straight to the ground in front of you and clatters to the ground with it's just very small metallic cling. It's not very big. It looks like something that fit in the palm of your hand.
I point the light up towards where it fell from.
You take a look and there's nothing up there. In fact, there'd be nothing that could even hold it there.
Okay, now I look at it. What's it?
So you walk close to it, and it's a little heart locket with a golden chain.
Wait,
Open it.
is that Emily's?
Open it.
You crack it open, and inside is a picture of Emily and of Stevie.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Emily's eyes have been burned out of the picture.
What the hell? I grab it from you. I'm like, that's Emily's. I gave her this.
Who would do? And the same thing as the doll, with the eyes gouged out. I mean, that's
This is-
deliberate.
this
That's
is sick.
messed up.
You don't think Emily did this, do you? She was
Oh.
really not in her right mind before she left. She was
No.
saying some really weird stuff, guys.
Seems kind of typical of a suicidal person, but I don't think.
No, she wouldn't do that.
I don't know about that.
She just was really scared. I think something drove her. I think she was feeling really guilty. I think something drove her to run away.
There's a lull in your conversation as you find a cherished item of hers in this mine. Something's behind you.
Shovel up.
Okay.
Scream. Squeal.
Just like back into, or like since I'm in the middle, pull everybody so that we're like all back to back.
Yeah, we're all back.
So you're turning back
Yeah.
where that sound came from?
So we're like a circle.
Okay.
And the doll stick out, and I'm just like,
Who has the flashlight?
I do.
Which way are you facing?
What,
Where are you pointing the light?
It. At it.
The sound?
Yeah.
You cast the light back where you came from. And where the light hits, shadow isn't removed. All you see is a shadowy figure standing there that the light cannot penetrate. And it starts to move towards you.
What the heck? What the heck?
Okay,
Everybody's hands, so I'll
We're
start
backing
backing
up.
us up. Yeah.
It's moving fast enough that backing up, whatever this thing is, will catch you.
We gotta turn around. Let's turn around. Let's turn around.
The only way
We gotta go forward.
it's coming at you.
Hey, I run. I have my flashlight. It's like bouncing off of shit like fucking
Yeah, I'm
crazy.
trying to.
You're running
I'm
further
trying
into
to
the
stay
mine?
holding on to your
You
fanny
desperately run further into the mine. You can't even see where you're going. The flashing light is going everywhere. Shadows are being cast, but you feel it doggedly chasing you. Its breath, if it has it, is on your neck, and that black ichor starts to rain down from the ceiling, sticking to your skin as you run further into the mine. And eventually, as you run, all of a sudden you feel there's no ground beneath you. Each of you have to draw a Jenga block.
Okay. Well, who wants to go first? Because we know whoever goes first is probably gonna die.
Okay, sometimes it's who goes second or third.
Do you want to go next?
We can do paper, rock, scissors.
Okay, are we going rock, paper, scissors, go?
1, 2, 3.
Wait.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, then we go.
Okay. Rock. What do you mean? Rock, paper.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
And then we go.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, you.
Okay.
So you get to choose. You want to go first or second?
I'm like looking at you like, what is rock, paper, scissors? What is this?
What? No one's ever.
No. I'm like, I was just observing myself.
Oh, from.
Yeah, like, totally
Like that's a
intrigued.
bad idea.
No, it's a good idea.
Okay.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm trying not to like. Oh my god. Oh.
This side.
This side?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
closest to me.
Yeah, it's definitely leaning.
It's
Oh!
definitely getting-
Oh.
I'm so scared. Okay. I gotta get up because I'm short and I can't see.
I would. Yeah. Whoops.
Could you cut that shit out, please?
This is so creepy
The
looking.
whole thing is just going. Okay, and then that would go.
Center.
Yeah. Oh no, I let go of it.
All right.
Okay.
All three of you tumble over a ridge and fall. Luckily, it's not a far fall. There's a small staircase, an old wooden staircase that leads down to a lower level. You drop about 5 feet, and each of you hits in a different location. You have one on your shoulder, and you roll, and you get the wind knocked out of you. You land on your back, Rose, and you just kind of land on. You kind of twist your ankles. You come down and roll out of it, but your ankle is really badly hurt, and you can hear that creature still coming at you in the distance. You turn your flashlight around, looking around desperately. All you can see is more darkness and the mine further ahead. But as you flash your light in a direction, you see the outline of a girl in a white dress staring at you.
Scramble towards it. Like, I'm on my back, but I, like, get up and go towards it as best I can. Like, sprinting.
What are you doing, the two of you?
I'm like, Emily, help! What is?
Are you running or are you staying where you
No, I'm
Rose
gonna,
is
I'm
at?
gonna like run
Okay.
towards her.
Okay, I'm gonna climb around on the ground to see if I can find like a rock or something, and then go.
As you run towards her, you quickly search around. You do find a stray rock that you grab up into your hand, and you're calling out to Emily, if it's her. She ducks around a corner into another hallway, disappears into it. Do you follow?
Yeah.
Or where do you go? You can hear something lands on the ground behind you. There's actual weight to whatever it is that is behind you. You duck around the corner, and you see this rickety old rusty elevator, an open one where you just close the gate, and you do not see that girl anywhere.
Are we all in the elevator?
It's down at the end of the hall.
Okay, going towards the elevator.
Yeah.
You all run, open up the gate. It's a bit rusty. You pull on it, open it up, close it behind you, and there's just a large gear shift on the left-hand side.
I'm gonna use that.
It slowly starts to lower, and you can hear as something starts coming down that hallway. As it slowly lowers, you look up and you see a shadowed head look straight down at you. No eyes, no face, just an outline of a shadow that even the light can't penetrate. And you slowly lower deeper into the mine.
I'm just screaming.
Yeah, you know, you're lucky. You're lucky this thing works. If we could have pulled that, it could have been broken. We could have just.
Yeah, we would have been
fallen
trapped in a fucking cage. This is a cage. Like, there's a door. You couldn't have. Hopefully, couldn't have gotten through. But whatever. Like, I'm just trying to resist the like temptation to like jump and make it go faster.
Who is that? That
Like-
is not an 8th grader.
No, I mean, that feeling of like sleeping is
It starts to creak.
a nightmare.
It starts
The door.
to shift left and right, the elevator, and it starts to kind of crack against the rocks as though it's not fit in the frame properly anymore. And you can see that it's grinding. The stones are slowly grinding it to a stop because they've bowed inwards, and this elevator, it grinds to a halt. It stops. It can go no lower.
Are we at like a?
I'm gonna check and see if there's anything that we are close
You
to.
look,
Close to any
you can
exit.
barely see out of one of the cracks in between the elevator and down below. It looks like they're about 10 feet down that's where it would actually end.
No.
Is there a hatch on the ceiling or floor?
There's a hatch on the ceiling and the floor.
And the floor. Okay.
No.
We don't do well with climbing. But this is a new game, guys.
Okay. I'm gonna get out on the top and use my shovel and try and bust open the rock as much as I can.
All right. So it's pretty high up. You're probably gonna need some help unless you want to drop from the Jenga tower.
Yeah. You guys
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
I'll
I'm
So you
gonna.
guys
I
both
I don't
stay.
think it's not super high. Like if you guys bend, like if you crouch down, I can get up off of your back.
Like a pyramid.
Kind of thing, yeah.
Okay.
All
Make
right.
sure that thing is not up there, though.
You open up the.
Well, yeah, it's
The hatch
obviously
opens,
up
you
there,
can
but
jump
we
back
can't
down
stay
if
here.
it's up there.
Okay. Okay. And then, so. Well, I don't know. I guess we can. Well, try to do this. That thing.
Oh no, you can just bend down and climb up over your shoulder.
Okay.
So I just fucking do it.
You climb up. You
Yeah.
open up the hatch. It's very
And I
rusty
just-
and. You climb out on top of the
Yeah.
elevator, and you do it kind of shifts. It's kind of slowly drops a little bit, but you manage to like right yourself up on top of it, and slowly start trying to chip away at the outside to loosen it up a bit.
Is it like super tight fit, or is it
It's
just
enough
like,
to bring this thing
stop
to a
it,
stop.
right?
Yeah.
Because we could just jump it up and down a bunch and see.
Well,
if that
are
drives
we?
us
We're
free.
10 feet from the bottom, or 10 feet from the next floor.
10 feet from the next floor, from where we're actually supposed to stop. Once we are jarred loose, we should be able to get down to it. So I'm gonna try and loose as much rock as I can with this pitiful shovel. I'm sure it won't get very far, but
Should I try to come up and use my doll stick to help
No.
you too? No.
that doesn't seem like.
So as you start to chip away
Yeah.
at the rock, you hear
Coming down. So I'm taking like.
you hear it sounds like a child's voice echo down the elevator shaft
Down or
and
up?
from up top, and all of a sudden you hear like a child screaming as though they're falling down the elevator shaft, and you look up and you see a girl in a white dress, and as she's about to hit you, she disappears in a cloud of fog.
What the? Okay. That's definitely not Emily.
Yeah, that makes me think this person's dead. I keep chipping away. I'm like,
How does that-
It stops
how
me for a second.
That doesn't make her afraid.
Oh, I think that person is fucking dead. Like, that's a spirit that has died.
And yeah, we're like, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
Who was that? Is there somebody else here?
That was the person in the white dress that called to us earlier, right? Yeah.
Looked like
so,
her, yeah.
It seemed like someone fell and died. We're in this thing. I feel relatively safe with this structure. If we can get it to the next floor, I think that's good. I don't think going up is an option. So I'm gonna keep like bowing away and taking
Alright,
off.
so after a few more minutes
more.
of chipping away, all of a sudden you feel it shifts, and both of you kind of jostle over as the elevator shifts in place and then drops down on the other side, and you guys move to the other side from the impact, and it starts to slowly lower again.
Okay, I'm gonna try and crawl
back
back
in
into
here,
the
yeah.
cab.
Get in
Yeah.
here.
And then come back into the cab.
As it continues to lower, it's only about 10 feet. You see, because it's all open on all sides, you see a large fissure in the wall. It's a crack that kind of opens up, looks like a natural formation of rock, and you're all staring straight at it. It's in infinite black inside this dark crack in the stone. And you see for a brief second a face of a young boy, covered in soot and tears that have leaked through what is the black ichor on his face. And you just keep lowering past it.
What
The elevator stops at the bottom of the shaft.
the hell is going on?
Okay here anymore.
Yeah, we're fucked. No matter what, we're screwed.
No one's gonna believe us about this. It really is haunted.
No one believed Emily either, but her dreams. Maybe this is what happened. Maybe she was seeing things like this.
Why did
People
we
going
follow
crazy?
her? Why?
You
Just
see,
because I had that stupid dream about her,
You
I shouldn't have convinced you guys to come out here. This is stupid.
What do you?
weren't alone there.
No, like we all felt like we should, but
I just don't feel like she's gone. I still don't feel like she's gone.
yeah, I don't think it was the girl with the white dress.
Why? She,
Well, that person seemed like a vision of a specter who had died.
oh, like, did you see them again?
Yeah, well, she I saw someone. You didn't see that? Like
No.
a girl in a white dress fall
Dust stuff.
down the
Elevator
Down
shaft?
the
yeah, down the shaft, and like poof into smoke. Like that person is dead.
Yeah, that's a ghost.
Yeah, that's a ghost.
Or
And then,
like
did you
magic.
guys see the face too of
Yeah.
the boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
think
that
saw that.
I don't know if that was real.
You know, guys, I didn't really
Or if it
believe
was
in
a vision.
ghosts for real,
I totally believe in ghosts. Whatever, ghosts are everywhere.
but I know you do.
Yeah.
And now I feel bad for not believing you, because sometimes I would think that you'd be like, kind of making things a little bit more exciting. Embellishing. That's
No, because like anytime we'd have those seances, I just let whatever happened happen. Those were all totally real. I didn't do anything.
I totally believe
I
you
mean, those
now.
things can be fake though,
I'm
but
sorry.
this is
Yeah,
this
but
is
like maybe by the people that we had over, not by me. I was never faking ever.
So, okay, if ghosts are real, does that mean that Santa Claus is real?
no.
Oh, okay. Because I still kind of believe in him.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, how do
need
we
to-
know if this is real? Then
Wait.
anyway, okay, that's besides the point.
Okay, so this is screwed up, but we're here.
Yeah, we're fucked. So
We only have one direction to go. We just,
Yeah, we can only become more fucked.
I don't know. Oh, I can't say this. This is the worst thing to say in a horror setting. I don't know if we can get much worse than this.
it's not.
I'm not gonna die.
Nothing.
So
like
the
we're splitting
elevator stops at the bottom of the
Yeah.
elevator shaft.
Does the door open?
It doesn't open on its own, but you
All right. Yeah, let's crank it open.
you see another hallway, and you're not sure how far it goes. Your dim light doesn't really cast enough to see how far it goes down, but that cold wind is very, very strong here. It's definitely that source is somewhere down that hallway.
Well, let's go towards the cool breeze.
I would rather not, but I guess we don't really have much of a choice.
Now we're in a mine. There's one way out, and shit is crazy.
Well,
I don't
there's
know
one
there.
way out, and it's probably the way back up there.
Yeah, and I'm not going up there. You going up there?
No,
No.
whatever that is,
Like,
I don't
we're-
want to. No. I was really hoping Emily was in here. I mean, if that's a ghost, not Emily.
This is Banana News. Let's go.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's just go.
No matter what, we're here for a reason. So we just gotta figure out what that reason is.
In my mind, we're like already dead. Like, fuck it. Like, we're screwed.
No.
No, we can't be screwed.
So,
we
this
have
is
school
my
on Monday.
my
Let's
truth is like we're already fucked. To you guys, we're like,
just-
let's go.
We'll find a way out. We'll find a way out.
Yeah,
Yes.
So what do you do?
it's the worst thing. Go forward.
Go for it.
You open
Yeah.
up the door,
Slowly. I mean,
Yeah.
and as you step out into the hall, you hear more voices.
sounds like a little girl.
Voices, more than one.
They are different boys and girls.
Yeah. You go towards it.
You hear that again, but this time it's the voice of the child that says, "My precious." And it was an ongoing joke between all of you that Emily was a little bit obsessed with Lord of the Rings, and she would hate when you would say, "My precious," to tease her. This is the second time you've heard it, but this time it's a
Why would she
girl's
say
voice.
Why would she say it if she hated us saying
It's her joke. It's her. She's trying. That wasn't her that you saw fall, did you?
Nope.
Look.
But she's reaching out to us. Is there something you can do to, like, talk to her?
Wouldn't she say something that she likes saying instead of saying that something? Oh,
But
whatever.
that's the one thing we all had.
Yeah.
We always teased her about that. I mean,
Yeah, but it's
she
a
could say other
negative
things.
aspect.
Can you do, like, a seance right here?
I'm not stopping right here.
Is there
Yeah,
something
this sounds
you can do?
bad, but I could. I don't have my Ouija board, but we could. I have my tarot cards.
Hey, what
You
about the locket?
Yeah.
You know, we could use it like a. What are those things called? Those
Yeah.
dowsy
So we
things.
could. So. Yeah. So we could do this. So, I break out my tarot cards, which are in the other room. And literally, and I would go grab them, but whatever. And the locket. We'll all hold hands. And I will draw from the tarot card 5, so directionally north, south, west, east, and center card. And north and south, I want to get a feeling of should we go forward or back, right and left. I want to know if it is good or bad. And the center card I'm looking for is Emily here. Is she the one who's speaking from us to us? So the center card. So I draw these cards and we're all holding hands and we have the locket. I'll be holding the locket.
Alright, so you start drawing, you lay them all out, and you just start going in a weirdly, just in a circular motion around the cards. You were just drawn to draw them in that left, top, right, bottom. You flip each card. They all come up blank. But the last card in the middle,
What do you mean blank? Like,
Like
there's
nothing.
nothing
there's
on
nothing
them?
there.
I'm like, oh my god.
You flip the last one, and it's Emily with no eyes.
Give me the rest
And
of
the
the
cards blow immediately down the corridor.
Okay, so
Deck. No,
an
so
image.
No. This is you joking around now. Did you set us all up for this?
No,
The whole deck like that? It's not possible.
no. I show her the rest of my deck.
You show her all the cards, they're all blank.
They're all blank.
Every single one you start showing.
Whoa, I was expecting them all to be fucking normal. And this is like proof. They're all blank?
So this is
Do you-
some
do
Oh,
you-
I have no
do-
proof
do-
now.
Do you give
Show
her?
thing?
Do you give
No,
her
now I'm
everyone?
fucking like, what the fuck? Like,
How
they're
many?
all
How many
blank.
do you go through?
How many do you go through? I just show her the deck.
fan them out.
You fan them out, and you're going through all the cards. The last card you fan out is blank, except there is a shadowed creature on it, and it starts to lift up the card.
What the fuck? I'm gonna shine my light on it. Like,
The
die,
shadow
creature.
is not cast away. The light does not, and it starts to
I
rise
rip
up
it.
off the
No.
I
card.
rip it up. I rip the
Let's
the
go,
card
let's
As
out.
soon as you rip the
Let's
card,
go.
the shadow sticks to the wall and starts to slide up the
Oh,
outside of it, over
Okay,
top of
I'm-
you, and the ichor starts to rain
I'm
down.
pissed at you because I still feel like you.
Yeah,
are,
I totally did that. Totally did that.
I'm gonna start
That's
walking
totally me.
like
yeah.
in the direction, well, the only direction we can go.
Yeah, I'm going that way too. Like,
But
I'm
I
gonna start
like
running.
stomping off.
I'm just screaming and running. I'm like,
yeah.
She starts running down the corridor, and that wind starts to get stronger. Even though the wind is blowing at you, all those cards went in the opposite direction as though a gust had gone the other way. And you run, continually running, and eventually it opens up wide into a giant open area, which would be the pit, where they might have been doing some mining. But you see that what has happened here, it is collapsed in, and a giant sinkhole goes straight down into the darkness.
Do we perceive any way down or up?
There's no other way. All you can see is that the darkness. You shine your light, you can't see the bottom. The shadow behind you is sliding slowly along the ceiling, following you as you go down the corridor. There's enough of an area that you can walk a little bit to the left and the right sides. It's narrow though, and it might go around to the other side, but you can't see
If
the
I
other
reach
side.
out, is the wind coming from up or down?
It's coming from that hole.
Is it like insanely strong?
No.
I'm gonna have to shimmy around the wall.
Is there? Can we see a
To what end?
something at the other side?
You don't know. We can't see. The light doesn't perceive that far.
Okay, let's go to the right hand side. I was going to the right hand side.
Okay, if you choose right, we'll go with you.
Okay, so you turn right, and it's narrow. It's enough that you have to put your back against the wall. Who's going first?
Me.
You need to draw a Jenga tile.
Okay. I have the shovel. I should be last, but whatever. I'm fucking going. Ooh, it's that side. Shit.
I was leaning towards the camera.
Yeah. Shit nuggets.
Oh my god.
You start to creep along. You can hear that creature. You can hear this slimy as it's moving through the ichor that drips from the ceilings. It's closing in on the edge of this corridor as Rose puts her back in and starts to creep out. The two of you are standing at the mouth of this corridor, and you look back and you can see it crawling, moving through the ichor that rains down over on top of you. Who's next?
Me?
Go ahead.
Stevie.
I don't know.
Nope, you called it.
Okay. I just want to go. I was gonna try to stab the creature with my nose stick or my
Nose
nose
stick.
stick. My
It
doll
gains
stick.
closer. It's getting close
Okay,
to the
I
point that it
I
starts
passed
to
the doll
slip
stick to you.
down
I'm
from the
like,
wall.
Stab
If
it.
you die, I'll stab it. Okay.
Oh
No! I
no!
don't think so.
I don't even want to tap anything.
As Stevie's trying to gain
No!
the strength to do it, she
Oh, you
starts to slide up.
Oh.
Deb looks back.
Oh.
Pick one of these.
You can,
minutes.
Deb, you can see it slowly leaking down from the ceiling as its feet find footing on the ground, and it starts to walk slowly towards you. It is only 10 feet behind you
Little,
as
No, this way. Okay.
Stevie
Thank you.
slowly edges her way, and you look back. You see the creature sliming slowly towards you as its hands raise up and the ichor drips from its hands.
No.
It's gaining.
Yeah. No
You
kidding.
can hear its feet.
There's no way. No, because this is on a 1.
It's close. It's almost behind you.
No. They're all hollow.
Hurry up! Get
I'm
up.
trying.
If you do not hurry, you will have to draw 2.
I can't draw any. It's gonna knock
Time is
everything
running
over.
out.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No, I'm gonna die.
No, don't die! No! Oh no! No!
Maybe not that one.
I can't go any.
Take
No,
a.
you can
Take an
still-
outside
you
from
can
lower.
still-
No, I don't
back
think I
out, you
can.
Back out.
Shoot. Guys, I don't think there's anything I can do. No.
Its breath is almost on the back of your neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking don't rush me, okay?
That's so...
Oh no. It's too tight on this side. This side?
Yeah.
I'm so shaky. Oh, that is honestly the hardest thing I've ever done. Okay.
Well, you know, I am wearing... Okay.
Deb comes right behind you and she almost falls in, and you grab her hand, Stevie, and you pull her around the corner, and you slowly, all of you, inch your way around the outside of this fissure that goes into eternal depths below. you can feel that wind rushing up, and when you look to where that creature is, you see his head jut out from the side, and it's kind of forms with the wall and starts sliding up on the side of the wall. It's pursuing you along the wall as it becomes part of it itself, a shadow in the wall. And you continue to move along as fast as you possibly can until you come to the other side where there is another hallway. It takes you 3 minutes moving as fast as you possibly can. It looks like there is going to be safety there. As you come around the corner, you look down the hallway and you see that it's collapsed in. You've come to a dead end.
There's a little bit of an area we can actually stand in, though.
Yeah. Do you want to go into that hallway?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that way we can back ourselves in. I mean, I guess it could.
Yeah. We'll step onto that.
Okay, you step into the hall. You can hear that creature slipping along the wall with its oily ichor, and it continues, and you are backing yourself up to this collapsed in wall, and you see its head peek out the side, and it slowly forms up and stands up upright in front of you. As you slowly back, you feel, Stevie, you feel a cold touch on the back of your calf.
And I jump a little bit.
What?
And I look behind me.
Coming out of the rubble is a hand with 5 pink fingernails.
And I squeal.
Emily's favorite color.
I squeal.
A hand, like a real
I
hand.
look over at her. Like, do I see the hand?
You see
Yeah,
the
I see
hand.
it.
It's there.
Okay, so I'm gonna start like just throwing rocks off of it, like trying to get the hand free.
Yeah, I'll help.
Yeah.
One knocks away.
I'm kind of throwing
start
them
to
in the
pull.
direction of the shadow creature.
The shadow creature is slowly gaining on you. He's moving, just sliding along the ground, immaterial but definitely there, as you pull the rocks out and hurl it at this creature that is gaining on you with every second. And you pull, Deb pulls one of the rocks away to reveal Emily's face.
Like, Emily!
Emily? I'm gonna, feel for breath.
I'm still pulling rocks off.
There's no breath.
Guys?
You know CPR because you're a girl guide.
Yeah,
You've
You just
had
you
CPR
just,
training
you
like
can't
every
see that
fucking
she's
week.
breathing, but that's all so far.
Feel her skin. Does she feel cold?
You touch her.
Yeah.
You grab her hand. Drop from the Jenga tower.
Why me?
I'm like looking at the shadow, like shovel in hand. I assume she's got this shit covered.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah.
You do it.
I totally do. I have faith in you and your girl guide skills.
Oh my god.
Good.
No?
You can cross it if you want.
Like this.
On this side if you
Yeah,
want.
this side, because this is where it's leaning.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't want it. Okay. That's really.
that is shady fucking shit right there.
This is,
Wow.
I can't really do anything about that if
Nope.
I touch it now. Okay.
It,
Alright.
Safe,
Oh, that's
though.
so weird how it. Okay. Oh,
You
okay.
grab her hand, and it's cold, icy cold. You have the sense that whatever this Emily is dead.
Okay. Guys.
The
this
creature
is good.
continues to close.
We came all this way for nothing.
well, the card I drew was a soulless Emily. An Emily without eyes. Anything without eyes is something without a soul.
The creature is still closing in on you. It steps
Just
forward.
like chucking rocks at it.
You're hurling rocks
When
at
I'm
it.
when I'm saying this to Deb, I'm still like locked eye contact. I'm like, so blah 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 blah. I'm like looking at the
It
thing.
continues forward. It's now 5 feet from you,
And if
and
I kill it.
you just hear, and he is going to attack. What do you do?
I'm just like, Emily, are you okay?
She's not okay.
I'm defensive. I'm assuming that she should be doing CPR, but whatever.
She's been crushed to death in those rocks.
And then I just keep chucking rocks.
It's ineffective. You just see it disappear inside of it.
What do you do when there's a bad spirit? Like, do you chant something?
If you want to notice something extra, you have to draw from the tower.
We obviously have to. But I'm not.
Like, I know some spells of protection, but I don't know how legitimate they are.
Oh! I didn't even want to tap it. Okay.
I know, it's like there's I would go. Nah, I don't know.
Bottom's not gonna work.
Oh my God, wow.
Oh! Oh,
It's
lordy.
really risky.
Yeah, it's risky, isn't it?
I can't believe we've lasted this long. Sorry.
I didn't want to breathe. Oh! Oh my goodness. Okay.
You're hurling rocks, and you're just picking them up one by one, off, in and around your friend. And as you grab one that's right near her wrist dislodges, and it turns, and you can see in her hand, and right basically where she was holding it in the rocks, is her copy of The Hobbit. You remember this. You all bought this for her when you were 6 years old. You started this fascination with The Hobbit, and she held on to it in her last moments. And as it falls out, the page opens up, and it's signed from each of you, a gift of friendship forever.
Okay, think of the Hobbit.
The creature attacks.
What do we
Jackie,
do? How do you defeat?
Rose has to draw from the tower.
Yeah,
As the
'cause I'm
creature lunges at you.
swinging at this fucking thing.
He lunges, you swing your shovel with all your strength.
Or like, like
It's a Hobbit though, that's all
the difference between giant eagles coming get us.
A ring and
I mean, our power.
They both had a ring in them. About the riddle.
Oh, do I still have her locket?
I don't know who's holding it, but
Oh, you think you were? Or will she have it?
Ooh, this is bad news. Bad news, it's gonna fall.
you gotta draw it.
Oh no!
No, that's not.
That's not fucking good.
Can't hold it in place.
Oh my god! No!
The creature lunges straight
No!
at Rose.
No!
Rose clutches her shovel as the creature envelops her. She goes with one last swing. We're gonna take a 5-minute break while we set up the
Alright.
tower.
Oh! Okay.